Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Rift Wizard, shall we? Alright, so this character is from my Beginner's Guide series, and I've decided to move this character over into the Let's Play world so that I can just learn more. I mean, I know the very basics, but I have a long way to go before I have a better understanding of this game, so I'm just going to keep playing these characters, dying, learning new builds, new things to do, having fun with the game, and then maybe return to the guide when I've got a little bit more experience and can give better advice. So in the spirit of this being like a laboratory, where I'm just trying to learn and enjoy the game, we're going to move forward. And this is a character that we started with Deathbolt as our first level spell, and then we picked up Nightmare Aura, which will last 30 turns for us and can do some damage to nearby things. That's all we have at the moment. Now we have 3 skill points, and we have 3 gates to go through. We could go through this Vigor Shrine to help minions, but we don't have any, except our skeletons, but I don't know how important this is for them. And I think I said this in the guide itself, I don't know if going into the Vigor Shrine interacts properly with Deathbolt, in the sense that the skeletons that it animate qualify as minions that would be benefited by this shrine, or if this only works with minions that are directly created by the spell. And then we've got a sorcery circle and an orb circle. So I think I'm just going to do this sorcery circle. Dragonhorn is pretty nice. Portal key, fine. Mana potion, yes, we want that. But let's just take a look and make sure that nothing here is like immune to dark. So these iron imps do resist dark. The werewolves resist dark. And the ravens also resist dark. So I'm kind of in a situation where, even though I want the sorcery circle, this actually isn't that great for me because everything here resists dark. I could potentially get through it and then have my skeletons fight, and maybe it's okay, but it seems a little bit risky. Now, orb circle, we do get the bag of spikes and a healing potion and a mana potion. That's good. We could just try an orb, I guess. I mean, this doesn't seem... I don't know what an ether dagger does. Sounds good. 2 teleporters is very good for escaping. Okay. But what about the giant fire bomber and the gnome? Let me look at these things. So the giant fire bomber is going to do a suicide explosion. It has a ton of health. And look how tight these quarters are. Yeah, this doesn't look good for me, for my skeletons. Like, I can't fire in here and blow these up. My skeletons are going to get killed by the fire bombs. So I think just by virtue of that, I'm going to check out this one. Okay. So... not immune to dark. Lots of hit points, not immune. And annoying, but we could kill. So maybe I step down here and turn on my Nightmare Aura and start shooting this with Deathbolt and this. I don't want anything to come out of these necessarily. How many hit points does this satyr have? We could probably handle it. We have a lot of consumables as well. Alright. Let's see. Where is your ranged attack? Okay, so if we move down here, we would be safe. For a moment. Alright, so Nightmare Aura. And here we go. I'm just going to shoot. And it It didn't make a skeleton, but I think that's because my aura killed it, is what I'm guessing. I'm actually gonna go this way. Oh, I got a satyr right behind me, unfortunately. I need to switch places. Yeah, the metal mantises don't seem to make skeletons. Oh, because they're probably not living. Isn't that the case? Yeah, they're constructs. And so Deathbolt says they have to be living. That's why. Okay, that makes sense. Fair enough. Alright, so let's go up here. I'm almost out of spells. But I do have 2 skeletons operating. How much time do I have? I have 17 turns left on my aura. I love how you can track how much damage it's dealt. Yeah, okay. Let's see, we're chewing through these with this. I'm just going to try to stand here and maximize. Oh, this boy's coming though. This big dude Ogre is very problematic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to recast Nightmare Aura on myself and then drink a mana potion. And then the Ogre is luckily only melee, so I can... I could get away from him. Let's see if I can have my skeleton step in and do anything to it. How many hit points you got left? He's gonna die, but unfortunately not to my own spell. So I took a little bit of damage right there. He didn't die to my abilities. Let's look what he did. Push M to bring up the log. Yeah, he died from the Nightmare Aura, so that's why he didn't spawn a guy for us. Unfortunately, it happens. Alright, let's go ahead and kill the mantis. Kill that dude. There we go, we got a skeleton. It's a little bit tough. If I don't get a skeleton, it really hurts, but now we're going. I'm gonna move up, and I'm gonna wait, and that'll make a skeleton. There we go. So now we have a few skeletons. Let me kill that mantis. You know, I could, of course, just spend some skill points and level up and get a new ability, but I kind of feel like I'm okay right now. This is less than ideal. Yeah, now we're in actually really bad shape. Let's see what some of these do. Well, Death Dice is pretty funny, but... I mean, this could clear the floor. And then we just have one gate. I'm going to see what this does. The smarter play is, of course, to save this for when I need it further, but I'm just trying stuff out. This is my laboratory, so go ahead. Yeah, we killed almost everything. How did that guy heal? What a jerk. Okay. I want to see if my skeletal satyr can do anything. Oh, he heals for 5 every 2 turns with drinking his wine. I got it. Okay. So let's just see if we can... How many hit points does this guy have? Yeah. Get another skeleton. That almost... It should be close to enough. Now, this guy is going to be annoying because my dudes aren't going to fight it. I'd really rather not. I'll use this. This is fine. Alright, now we got 3 skeletons. I'm just gonna walk around and... This doesn't have to be... It says Nightmare Aura deals 2 arcane or 2 dark damage to each enemy in the 7-tile radius. It does not say anything about requiring line of sight. And I don't know how auras work necessarily, but the graphic seems to just say it affects everything without concern for line of sight or walls or anything. So let's just go see if we can take this down. Got it. Alright, I'm gonna pick everything up. Alright, so we're back at the 2 mana potions. Now, let's see what the gates are. Nature Circle. Enchantment Circle. This is indeed an enchantment. And Arcane. And this is Sorcery and Conjuration. We could go Arcane if we want to pick up Blink. You know, some kind of utility spells. Nothing wrong with that. I like Enchantment, though. We're fine against most of these. Trolls are kind of annoying, if I remember correctly. I think I will use the aura. Like, I'll stand right next to the gate. Use Nightmare Aura. Then drink a mana potion. And then move through. And it'll take a couple of turns off my aura, but I'll go in to the next level with the aura on. The potion done, so I don't have to waste any turns doing that, potentially. But let's just go see with 6 skill points, like, what kind of orbs I can get right here. So I'm going to go ahead and look at orbs. I could get, like, Ball Lightning, okay? And it says, summon a lightning orb next to the caster. Each turn it fires beams at random enemy units. It deals 6 lightning damage. It has no will of its own. Each turn it will float one tile toward the target. Okay. And it looks like it can last for a long time. Hey. Ketonic, what's up, my friend? Thanks so much for saying that. I'm really glad you're enjoying the Underrail and indie stuff, yeah. I love it. I love how many different kinds of games there are out there to play. Underrail has just really surprised me. Fantastic. Fantastic game. So it doesn't say that this ball is going to die unless it gets killed. It says it has, you know, I get 4 charges and it will just last until it dies. So that's pretty good. I'm sure it can hit my own skeletons, which is unfortunate, but, you know, I don't think skeletons are going to be carrying me that far anyway. So I'm interested to try out some orbs. I get this at a discount. I could purchase this right now. Orb control says retarget all allied orbs to target tile. Oh, this lets you, like, focus fire. That's very strong. I see that. Now, Searing Orb is similar to Ball Lightning. And it says it does 3 damage to each turn to all units in line of sight. Yeah, see, this is a problem. Because it can hit me. Oh, it says the caster is immune. Okay, now wait a minute. Good. But it only does 3 damage. So it's like you have this ball floating around you that does 3 damage, and that's cool. Every turn, that's also nice. It won't play well with my skeletons, though. And 3 damage is like, it's good, but it's not going to kill stuff. Void Orb melts through walls and deals 9 damage to all adjacent units. But that includes me. Glass Orb glassifies. Okay. I don't know why, but I like Ball Lightning. I just think it's funny. So, you know, it's a Magic the Gathering card that I quite enjoy. I'll buy it. I still have 2 skill points. We can save them, or I could use them on something else. Like what? Well, actually, let me see what skills there are. Are there any orb related? There's Orb Lord. Okay, this just gives you more charges and range and stuff with your orbs. That's fine. Orb Lord, of course, right? All right. Let's see. Is there anything that I would like for 2? Do I want to go lightning? Like, now that I'm kind of in the lightning world, do I want to just, you know, move further into lightning? Eye of Lightning is an enchantment. Well, but of course the only drawback would be if they're lightning resistant, I've got some issues. Chain lightning. Fires an arcing bolt of electricity, dealing 8 lightning damage. It repeatedly arcs to new targets. Each arc deals damage. It can arc up to 4 tiles, but does it include me? Like, am I a target that's, because I don't want to hit myself, you know? I've died many times in this game hitting myself. It doesn't seem ideal. This is cool, but again, it would hit my ball lightning. I also don't know if my Nightmare... okay, Nightmare Aura does say enemy, so it won't hit my own orbs. Okay, that's good. I could save my skill points. I guess my concern is, like, I just don't have enough oomph right now. But why don't we just go ahead and see? Like, you know, maybe that's not the case. Alright. Anyway, I want to go to the enchantment. This is Conjuration, Enchantment, Conjuration. We don't really have access to that. Let's just make sure that Troll is... just regenerates. Has a lot of hit points. Doesn't care about ice damage. Okay, we should be fine. Are there safe tiles? Yeah, we could summon in here, bring in the orb, and just start letting it rip, I guess. I don't know. Feels a little scary. We do have the bag of spikes. And a stone shield. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Nightmare Aura. And then I'm going to use a mana potion on myself. And we're going to go through. And I'm going to start, like, you know, over here. And then I'm going to use Ball Lightning, like, right there. And let's see. Shoot this dude. Oh, boy. I think my Ball Lightning is dead. And nothing of theirs is dead. So we have some problems with how I thought this would play out. Oh, dear God. All right, so I'm going to drink my thing. I know. Ketonic, it's bad. This is not looking good. Okay, I'll shoot this guy, try to... Okay, we did make a skeleton. I'll make another Ball Lightning, like right there. Let me see if we can kill this guy. Now... Oh my God. My Ball Lightning is there. Alright, I made a skeleton. That's good. I still have some stone shield. I'll make another Ball Lightning. I'm just going to make another Ball Lightning. I'm going to make like a bunch of these and just hope that we can overwhelm stuff at some point. But it doesn't look great. Alright, got... No, there's a skeleton. We have to get skeletons going at this point. I'm gonna wait. Skeleton. Oh boy, this is ugly. Oh, I can't see that guy. Darn. What about this guy? Darn. There you go. There's a skeleton. Almost. Is all I can say. Alright, Nightmare Aura. Got to put it on again. This build is not working exactly as I intended. I'm going to roll the bag of spikes and then just see what happens here. So we have all these ridiculous rolling spikes. And let's just see how they do. I hope they can't hit me. That would be less than ideal. Just going to push spacebar and wait. Yeah, they're friendly, so they're going to just not hit me. They're going to roll around and just... They should clear the level for us. So it's interesting, this consumable is extremely powerful. It just is going to chew through the whole level. So it's kind of like a one-use, you just basically kill everything. Make that a skeleton. Got it. Alright. Odd. We survive, but barely. Okay, so there is a enchantment circle. This is a torment shrine. We could enhance our death bolt with 50% damage. This is a sorcery circle. I think we need to go sorcery. I like sorcery a good bit. Let's go here and see what we can do. So first of all, I already have... Nightmare Aura. And what can I do to this spell right here? I can improve its radius. I can improve its duration. That's pretty powerful. And Dark Dream says, upon ending, temporarily summons ravens, werewolves, and old witches based on the total damage dealt by the spell. That's interesting. And so it just summons these things temporarily for you when it ends, but it costs a lot. None of these upgrade to damage, and it doesn't do a ton of damage. Now let's see, are there any other, enchantments that I would like? Slime form. This is pretty funny. So I turn myself into a slime for 8 turns, and I get 50% physical resistance, 100 poison resist, and I summon slimes. And they can split, and they do poison damage themselves. I mean, that's amusing. Twilight Gaze. That's synergistic. Imp Swarm. Each turn, summon 2 imps near the caster. The imps each last 11 turns, and this effects last 5 turns. So I would get 10 imps that do a bunch of things, but they could hit me, which is always something to be concerned about. The Restless Dead. I mean, I already kind of do this, but this would just make all my spells do it. Hey, John. What's up, my friend? Good evening. Good to see you. Yeah, this game is great. I just have not a great concept of what is powerful yet, so I'm just kind of trying all sorts of things. Like, do I want to just go back? Do I want to learn new enchantments? Do I want to double down on Nightmare Aura? Do I want to not do any of this and just roll into some other world. Lightning form says... I could make a lightning storm. I mean, that seems good. Create a thunderstorm. Each turn, each tile in the storm has a 50% chance of taking 12 lightning damage. It lasts for 10 turns. That's okay. It doesn't seem overwhelming. So let's see what enchantment lightning there is. You cannot... So, Watcher form. Each turn, fire a lightning bolt at the farthest enemy in line of sight, dealing 40 damage in a beam. You cannot move or cast spells. But you gain all this resist. Oh, this sounds hilarious. I kind of want to try this just for fun. And... whenever you cast a lightning spell targeting that enemy, copy the spell. I mean, sure. No, I'm definitely getting Watcher form because it seems awesome. And then Watcher form, what are the upgrades? Damage, charges, duration. I mean, 30 damage. Jeez. Let's do it. Let's just go all in. I'm going to see if this is a good, powerful spell. Alright, we're going to go with Watcher form, powered up on damage. Now it's going to do 70 damage. This could be like our primary nuke. I don't know how effective this is going to be, but it seems pretty fun. Hey, Cali Commuter. Good evening. Good to see you. Alright, we'll go ahead and go to a sorcery circle, I think. But let me just make sure that nothing here is like immune to lightning, because that would be... Nah, nothing is. Are there any safe tiles? Oh, there's plenty of safe tiles. Okay, great. It's not the best floor for my Watcher form, unfortunately, because the line of sight is so interrupted by all of these walls, but I still want to try it out. I think I might drop over here by this gate and just try to rip through it. Alright. So, I'm going to use Nightmare Aura. Well, let me step over here first. And I'm going to use Nightmare Aura on myself, like that. And then we'll step over. Hey, Bane of Doom. Good evening, my friend. Good to see you. And we'll go in, and I'm going to go like right here. And I'm going to just try Watcher form out. Look at this. I'm like the Eye of Sauron right here. I already blew up the gate. Yeah, yes, John. It was awful, my friend. It was a tough lesson. I'll tell you what, though, John. Even though it was a tough lesson, good roguelikes are always like that. You know, the amount of times I killed myself in Dungeon Crawl, Stone Soup, or different roguelikes. Hey, Titan, what's up, my friend? Good evening. I can't even count. And all I try to do at this point when I play a traditional, roguelike is just learn from the death. You're going to have so many of them. And now I'm very, very wary of self-inflicted damage. Like every skill that I'm reading now, I'm hyper vigilant about that. That's why, like, when I play games where I've died for years and years, I have like almost, some kind of digital PTSD where the enemy I will see and I will be so afraid of it because it's killed me so many times that I play very cautiously. So I will be very cautious for a while. Now then sometimes that wears off and you get your hubris and then you die again, but you know how it goes. Nice, Titan. I got a roof too, my friend, and I'm very happy about it. Alright, so we have, we are no longer in Watcher form. So I'm going to see if I can step here and I'm just going to go watch her. Look at that.